Hello, good afternoon, welcome to tonight's adventure. I am in the Highlands of Scotland. I am heading over sort of to your right, over that way. And I'm at a place called Rannoch Moor, and this is Loch Ba that I'm going to be paddling over to that direction where the sun is to have a overnight solo wild camp. Temperatures are going to be down to probably -5. And let's get this started. I'm so looking forward to it. Well, I've made it from the car into the launch point, and I've just scraped through the sort of the boulder face. I don't know if you can see it against the sun. And I'm in Loch Ba, sitting in Loch Ba on Rannoch Moor, with the main road sort of behind me, beautiful mountains in the background, snow, a little bit of mist over there. And for the adventure today, I'm heading over that direction, a couple of k's, it's not that far. It's going to be a cold night, looking forward to it. I've got my fishing rod, I know there's fishing here. Loving it already. Okay, I have made it to the little island. I'll leave a name down here, and it is beautiful, folks. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to point you towards the sun, and there's the road over there. So south is that way towards Drum, and going up that way is north towards Fort William. And you could possibly just see the sort of glints of the cars as they're going up and down the road. But I can't hear them, which is fantastic. So, little campsite, beautiful campsite. There's where the tent's going to go. Here's my lovely beach. And I don't know if you can see it, but we've almost got a full moon out. So tonight's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, first things first, I'm going to get all my kit out my boat. I'm going to start doing my tent, and I'm also going to get a brew going. So once I've had my tent and my bed and all that kind of stuff ready to rock and roll, I'll sit back, have a coffee and relax and contemplate. Okay, let's go, mate. I'm going to show you some new kit that I've got. So the first thing is this closed cell mat I've got down here. This is a Christmas birthday present. I've got my Trichology airbed on top of that, so it's really belts and braces. I don't want to put this down in case something pokes out and I get a puncture in the middle of the night and I'm lying on just the cold ground. So it's a kind of belts and braces and also protection for that. Excellent lab sleeping bag. So anyway, that's the sleep system for tonight. I've also got this bad boy, a little lantern for tonight. There's 3 light settings, so I'm going to be using that. Water's been boiling. There we go, some instant stuff. I've got some nicer stuff for the morning. I wonder if you can see these. I've got these Taylor coffee bags. They're absolutely lush. Lush, I say, folks, lush. And I'm a brown sugar guy. Lovely brown sugar. I've got a little bit of luxury tonight. Got some fresh milk. Okay. Let's get the snuffer. Oh, bang on, bingo bango. Cheers to a nice warm coffee. So Loch Ba, Rannoch Moor. I've checked the site. I tell you what, I'll cut to some drone footage here whilst I'm babbling on. So I've checked the site for a wee while on survey maps and some other camping videos that I've seen, and it looks stunning. And I tell you something, it is beyond stunning. Yes, it's just early March. I think it's the 3rd of March, but it's certainly early March. It's meant to be down to -5 tonight. But the good thing is, there's no midges. Result. Full moon, sun's behind me, 0 chance according to weather forecast for rain. and I'm expecting to see a light show, stars like I've never seen before. So I'm really looking forward to this, really up for it. I've got 4 beers in the water cooling down. I've got some whiskey for medicinal purposes, of course. But I'm going to enjoy my coffee, enjoy the video, guys, and listen, if you like it, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell me what you like about it, what you thought I could have done better, anything about the kit that I'm using, what kit would you suggest, etc, etc. Okay, so I've been out for a bit of a paddle and it's been an absolutely fantastic night. Wait a minute, I'll just do a time check. Okay, so it's about 4:15. Last light is about 6:30, so I've got about 2 hours left of light. And I'm loving it, so I'm just chilling out in the camp. Tonight's entertainment is a Brewdog, Hazy Jane, quite like these guys. And also I've got a book to read. David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. So that's the plan for tonight. Just checking out where the moon is now. Sun's behind me. Just glorious, fantastic. Okay, so tonight's dinner. I've got a new toy here. If it works. Oh, it doesn't like the cold either. Oh, crikey Mikey, none of this stuff likes the cold. But there we go. Right, so that's the Trangia a light. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, I've got some spices, chopped vegetables, beef, prawns, risotto and coconut milk. However, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut back to the house and show you how I've prepared this for tonight. So, back to the house. Beef and prawns. So it's just a rough chop. I just love biting into these sort of chunky bits of ginger. Now for the Scotch bonnet, I'm not taking any chances. I know what it's like, I'm not even going to touch it. And I'm only going to use half a Scotch bonnet. A whole thing in, including the seeds, that would have been a nightmare disaster, I think. So there's my Scotch bonnet. That is going to add so much flavour and yumminess. Okay, so here's my cumin. I quite like cumin. Cinnamon, it just needs a little tate for me. And for the garam masala, I'll just chuck it all in. There you go. Give it a ground of pepper, a little bit of salt. There's tonight's spices. In went the coconut milk. I'm going to put this lot in next. Garlic, chilli, ginger, mushrooms and the spices. So they're all in. Next is the beef. It might not look yum yum to you guys, but by the time it gets into my mouth, it's going to be lush. How are we doing the Trangia? Oh crikey Mike, it's not even lit. Right, there we go, that's it lit again. Okay, there's the risotto, and the last thing I've got is the prawns, but they just need a little bit of a reheat. Guys, what is the problem with my Trangia? Why does it keep going out? What is the problem? Why are you going out? Okay, I don't know if you can see that, that's the final result. And it is yum yum. It's the morning after the night before and it was cold. I knew it was going to be cold. The forecasted temperature was down to -5. I don't know if it hit that, but certainly it was in the negative numbers. So hopefully you can see the sort of tide of ice that's around this sort of little bay here. So that's all frozen up. There's ice in my water bottle. But beyond that, it was really quite good. I quite enjoyed myself last night. It was nice and cosy. I'm getting my breakfast on. I'm striking the camp just now. You can see that. The camp's getting struck. Listen, I had a fantastic night. I've got another paddle back to the car, which I'm looking forward to. Breaking some of that ice. And also going round to see my wee geesey friends, my wee geesey ganders. Okay, so that's me ready to rock and roll, leave the campsite. I'll probably look a pretty sight, but I'm actually quite warm and comfortable, so that's the main thing. So here's the campsite. I have taken everything away. All my beer cans, all the wrappers, all the little bits of plastic. I've even picked up some rubbish that was lying about, so it's all gone. The only thing I've left is lots of footprints on the sand. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Just broke the ice getting the boat into the water. And I'm off ski, but let me just take you a wee sort of tour around. So these were the views last night and this morning. How fantastic is that? Rannoch Moor, Loch Ba. Okay, we're off. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. I did plan to sort of camp over here last night, but it's quite good because you can see the sun hasn't hit it at all in the morning, whereas the campsite that I was at, the sun hit it, so I was quite pleased about that. been sitting on this rock, or next to this rock, on Loch Ba and Rannoch Moor for a few minutes, just listening to the sounds of the geese and the background noise that you don't normally hear. Unfortunately, the main road's going north to south, and that's coming into play too. But visually, it's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Sun's rising. Don't get me wrong, it's cold, it's proper cold. Well, I've got to say that was quite fun. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's the main road going north to south, south to north. Cars crossing the bridge over there, and my car is parked at that bridge. What a morning, what a morning. Well, time check, it is 20 past 8. So here we have it, threading the needle. I just need to get the deep water channel back beyond the bridge. Looks impossible. Probably is. But I got through it last night. Not without a scrape, of course. Let's see how we get on. I might need to get out and punt it. Okay, back where it all started. This is the bridge where I got on. I had to do a little bit of wading coming in here, but luckily I've got wheelies on. There's the TARDIS. There's God's country, if you're a believer of the man. But it's stunning anyway. Car's just up there. So that's the adventure done. A little solo wild camp on Loch Ba, Rannoch Moor. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've liked it, give us a thumbs up please. If you followed it this far, leave a comment, tell me what you've liked about it, and I'll see you on the next trip. Hasta luego.